afternoon, guys. Been busy today. Got her moved back. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's getting there. What I ended up doing, you'll see in the next part of the video, it's all shaky and stuff. Y'all know how I roll. But I was working, so I'm gonna make a little shim to go in there. About a 1/4 inch of leaf spring, not supported by the spring perch, but I'm gonna make a tab there that welds to the spring perch for it to sit on. It's fine like that. I just want to put it in there for my own, just to make myself feel better. But we got plenty of clearance now. We only had, my hand would only fit in there before, so we're good. We'll jack it up in the video too. Comes up and hits right here pretty quick, but we was planning on, you know, I didn't really want to cut this out because, you know, I just didn't really want to do that, but we will. It's no big deal. We're going to have to do it to get the clearance. Now, but you'll see in the video I just moved everything back. It turned out to be like almost a 1/2 inch and a half. Now, that's going to be the next deal. We're going to figure out what we're going to have to do there. I still got the hack and tap we can put in there with a front drive shaft in the rear. We will figure that out when time comes, but I haven't tried to put it back in yet. Yeah, it won't even get nowhere near it right now. But I'll figure this part out next, maybe tomorrow, and cut and fold. If there's another video tomorrow, it'll be on cutting and folding this. I'll tell you who's got a good video on how to do it. It's Bleeping Jeep. Bleeping Jeep's got a good video on how to do it, but I'm basically going to take the tire back off and V this out, fold all that in. Yeah. The reason I didn't want to do it is because I don't like to be able to see all this shit here, but I may do it differently than Bleeping Jeep did. We'll see. We'll see when it gets here. Alright, we're getting there. We got the front end moved ahead, the rear end's moved back. We stretched the wheelbase out some, and I'm gonna go on tonight and order the truss for the rear end and the traction bar for the rear end. So next weekend we can go ahead and start putting that together. And I may go ahead and order the DOM to do what we was talking about for the front end. And maybe next couple weeks we'll get the tires and the wheels, and then we'll bump stop it out once we get the right ones that's going to go on it. But she's coming together. We get it all done. I'll throw a new coat of paint on all the undercarriage, get everything tidied up, make sure we got no play in the ball joints or any of that stuff. It's all brand new. The ball joints are, so they should be fine. But we'll go through it, and maybe next weekend's video we'll be doing the truss in the rear and the traction bar if it comes in a week. I'll order it today. It may get here by the end of next week. But alright guys, I'll put the rest of the video up. Just wanted to, it's all shaky and guys and stuff because I was under there working, but it is what it is. I'm just trying. I'll show you how I did it. Wasn't no big deal. It took me about 2 hours to do it. Well, y'all take it easy. I'll put the next part of the video now. Yeah, well guys, it's Saturday morning. Don't mess with this deal. What I'm going to attempt to do first is see that hole there? We're going to pin it right there. It'll move it back about a 1/4 inch, which may be all we need. So I'm going to get the tires off of it, get the packs unbolted, and see if it'll fit in that hole there without drilling it. But if it don't, I'll drill that out for the pin and set the rear end back, and that'll give us some clearance. Take that down, and I don't want to trim my armor if I don't got to, but We'll see. We're gonna move it back just a little bit, see if that's enough. If it ain't, we'll get a longer spring purchase and just move it back to where we need it. But we're gonna try this first. Make a longer drive shaft rear too, and that's fine. Alright, that's the plan. Need to build a bracket for this too. I need to get a longer brake line. Lots of stuff to do. Alright, I'm gonna get on it. Still on the ground. Alright, let me get tired off. Show y'all something. Fans blowing, so that's what you hear. This is something pretty damn important. I want to show y'all. I got it. I'm about to pull it out and drill the second hole out. Still hanging by the shocks right now. But on your U-joint caps, I took the caps off, and it's stuck, almost like wedged. When you install your drive shaft onto any yoke, there's a groove that sits down in here, right? You got two little tits. You always want to make sure those tits are on there. And you also want to take like steel wool, a wire brush, something to clean every little bit of rust out of there. You want to, that's a machine fit right there. That's why those little 5/16 bolts hold that in there, because if it's in there right like it's supposed to be and clean, it'll bounce sitting there by its damn self. So let me pry it out of there. See if I can get it pried out of there holding the camera. There's no weight on the truck, on the Jeep. Set y'all down. See how that was like stuck in there? If you clean it, if you clean all up in here really good, there's mud in there right now, but the contact points where it was touching at are clean. You want that very clean right there. Get it clean as you possibly can. Don't spray any oil on it, anything. You want a dry fit. Clean it with a wire brush or a Scotch-Brite pad or something to get it shiny metal, and then when you stick the U-joint in there, it'll be metal to metal contact, which is how those are supposed to work. And that way it won't want to twist out of there on you so easy. Always remember that. It's a good deal. Alright, I'm going to get after it. We'll get back on it here in a second. All I got to do is drop the shocks and press it. She's hanging by the shocks, which we got plenty of shock. It's always good to know. Here's what I'm talking about doing. See the front hole there? We're going to drill that out. Now, you wouldn't want to do that if you're not going to put a ladder bar on there, because it will want to wrap out of there with you. So, let's see what I can come up with now. Show you guys the process, the progress. Old hole in the middle, just a new hole up front. We drilled the plate to set everything back. It's almost a ½ inch. It turned out to be more than I thought it was, because you can look at the difference there. Well, it's 1 inch 1 inch 750 thousandths was on the scale, so it's almost 2 inch, almost 1.5 inches back, or close to it. No, it was 1.40, 1.400, so it's 1 inch and, you know, almost a half an inch. Almost 1.5 inches, I mean. Alright, I'm gonna get them back bolted up. Spray a little bit of paint on it, and we'll put it all back together. We'll put the wheel back on there and see where it's sitting now. That's how much we moved it. Now we're going to put a traction bar on there, so y'all remember that. It is setting a little back of the wedge a little bit, but I think it'll be fine. Nothing else. I'll put a piece in back here, but this is, crap, sorry. This is just to locate the axle. This way, this way. We're going to have a traction bar on it to keep it from wrapping. So, but I think that's a pretty good bit. Let's get the tires back on it and see what it looks like. And we'll check our drive shaft. Pinion angle's still the same, didn't change much at all, so that should still be good. And let me get further with it, and I'll bring you all back. Definitely gonna have to cut and fold that now. Little's a lot on any of this stuff. We got way bunch of clearance there now, so that's good. Pinion angle's still good. Shock angles are still good. They're not. They didn't change them much at all. I think that'll work right here, guys. But we definitely gonna have to trim this now. But that's fine. I mean, I didn't want to cut on the body if I didn't have to, but now it's gonna be too close back here. But we can easily fix this versus fixing that up there. So I'll go ahead and cut my Jeep, bad as I hate to. Take the tire back off and cut and fold this. I don't know if I'll do it today. I'm pretty much done for now. Gonna put a jack on it and see for sure. Let's do that. Let me pause y'all and put you on tripod. Drive shaft in it, so hopefully it'll sit still. Put the drive shaft back in it. Try chalking the wheel. I ain't ready to do drive shaft yet. It's just a big tire to bend in that wee little hole. So if we go ahead and cut and fold it right there, we'll have a lot more up than we would if we didn't do it that way. But we're definitely good up this way now. So I'll cut and fold that. Next time you see it, that'll be gone. And we'll go again at it. Just wanted to show y'all what I was doing today, boys. Been hard at it this morning. Y'all take it easy. I'll holler at y'all later. Bye.